Okay. Hello, everyone. This is Jomar, and you're going to learn online selling today. You're going to find out the 5 things that I consider essential for selling online today. Okay. So let's begin. Yan. Mali ang slide. Ay, nako. Ano nangyari? Ayan. So let me read something from Brother Bo Sanchez, and I want you to take note of the year 2014. I just had a chat with my friend Jomar Hilario, my online marketing guru, even after I've been running online businesses for over 8 years. Always learn something new from this guy. So let's do some computation. What is 8 years? 2014 minus 8 is, can you help me out? 2006. 2006. And yes, I happen to know in 2006, yeah, he's hired programmers to create his email app, si Brother Bo. He has a website, doesn't sell, parang brochure site. Yeah, correct. So that's a quote from Brother Bo. Let's proceed. In 2005, remember the year, I started marketing online. Instead of just talking about it, I'd like to share you proof. Okay lang? So this is a blog post from January 20, 2005. I marketed the rock band called Jars of Clay. I wrote this down, okay? And as you can see, I have my name there in 2005, okay? And I was promoting them so that people will go to the concert in Cebu and Araneta. And obviously the year is 2005 there, okay? And I was promoting that, which the date, January 20, okay? January 20, it's crazy pants. So this is my first online evidence. You can actually go on the internet and look for Jars of Clay Live in Manila 2005, and you can find this post, okay? So this is my first online marketing effort ever, okay? Let's move on. In 2008, I received my first monthly income sale. Now, what does that mean? Let me just show it to you instead of just saying it. So a monthly income sale is when you receive recurring income, a monthly income. So in 2008, I was able to sell this thing called Catholic Discovery. It is a newsletter. So what does that mean? I send people an email and they pay me for it in 2008. And the specific email contains trivia about the Catholic Church that I copy-pasted from Catholic.com, complete with credits. However, I asked some people to pay for it. And believe it, some people did. And there it is. That's your evidence. Catholic Discovery, $10 a month. Okay, I totally forgot this actually happened in 2008. I didn't know I did this, okay? But there it is, my first ever recurring income. Can you type it in your chat room? If you're listening, type in the chat or type in the comment line, recurring income, because that is a very important concept that you probably should learn to love. Can you, like, would you like to have recurring income? It's a concept that not many people think about, and not many people even make as a goal. Now, but I'm telling you, it's a great goal to have, because after you do one sale, like I did here in 2008, what happens next month? I make another set of $10 without trying to sell the person again. Yes? Is that a good idea? So everything you have in your life now, it's 2022, you probably have Netflix. The owners of Netflix are enjoying your recurring income. Yes? You send them subscription, they enjoy it. Personally, we also have YouTube Premium. Do you know that? The version of YouTube with no ads. So we send money to YouTube, and the owners of YouTube are happy because they don't have to talk to us every month, and they keep paying us every month. So here's a concept for everyone. Would you like to be the receiver of the recurring income? Or are you happy with selling every month, selling every month, selling every month, selling every month. So that's a thing that you should be on the top of your head. How do I get that recurring income thing? Because it's not new, as you can see. The first thing I ever earned was a recurring income in February 2008. And at that point, I wasn't even teaching anything to anyone. If you know what I mean. I was not a seminar speaker. I don't have a best-selling book. I was a complete zero, nobody. And yet, was able to get recurring income in 2008. Okay, so that's just a thought for you, because in this show tonight, my goal is to create very, very pregnantly juicy thoughts for your good financial health. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Let me show you my very first online sales letter that I created in 2008 for a completely different thing. So this is no longer my Catholic project. No? So this is my first online sales letter. Are you ready? And here it is. Okay, go ahead. Read it. Go ahead, read it. Don't buy that property until you've read this. Have you consulted the right persons? How sure are you about your decision to pursue this property? Oh, you still don't have a property? Keep reading. It's hard to do this alone. Most of the time, you catch yourself talking to only yourself, asking, where are the mentors who will bring me enlightenment in investments and money? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, give me a judgment call. What do you think of this sales letter? Give me your worst judgment call. What does it look like to you? Does it look like it can give money? What do you think? Do you think the people are going to read this and say, hey, I believe this. I'm going to buy from this. What do you think about this sales letter? So, yeah, literally my very first sales letter that exists on the internet. Okay. So yeah, this thing is still on the internet up to today. And this is 2008. Okay, let me show you what happened to the sales letter. I got my first sale from that ugly sales letter. So here's another important heavy thought for you guys. USL, ugly sales letters. USL. You probably heard the concept. Ganda dapat ang design ng website mo. Yeah. That's true. You must have a nice website. However, between a nice website and an ugly sales letter that sells, which one do you like? Jomar, I like the nice website that sells. Correct. If you're a beginner, can you make a nice website that sells? Probably not. You're a beginner. You can both be a copywriter, so it to sell, and a designer for it to look great, right? You have to be both. If you're a beginner, can you be both? Jomar, no problem, I will hire. Correct, you will hire. If you're not a copywriter, how can you hire a good copywriter? Number two, if you are not a designer, how can you hire a good designer? So you don't know any of both. So you're going to hire somebody and you don't know if they're good or not. How are you going to succeed when you're starting? So the answer is this, ugly sales letter. So I pursued one thing. That's the reason why I learned how to make this. Okay, I pursued one thing, and that one thing is, later I will tell you. Okay. All right, this is the proof of that transaction from that ugly sales letter. Okay, $34. Jomar, why is this in dollars? Because during that time, there was no such thing as Philippine pesos in PayPal. It was all dollars. PayPal did not have a presence in the Philippines during that time. So how were you able to create an account? Correct. That's the question. That's the question indeed. That's a story for another day. However, here's the thing. Ugly sales letter, I got $34. And that's multiples because that's just the first transaction. Okay. So that is my very first affiliate commission. So Jomar, what is affiliate commission? Oh, this $34 is for something that I did not make, I did not create, I did not deliver. I wasn't part of the company that created this event. This is an event. I was just the marketer. I did the ugly sales letter, and so I did not speak in that event. I did not do anything during the event. I was just sitting there in the back listening. So this was an affiliate or a commission. Okay ba? Commission. So that's what's first. So this is a commission for local. No, let me show you my first affiliate commission for something else. Okay. So may local, merong hindi local. So I hope you will understand this. So yung local, yon, ito yung foreign. So ano yan? So when you are doing online selling, one of the biggest obstacles people have is that they think, since there are so many Filipinos in the Philippines, I'll just sell to the Filipinos, right? Unfortunately, that is very, very narrow thinking. You should sell to the world. You should sell to the world. Like during 2008, I was already receiving dollars in affiliate commissions because I sold to the world. You get me? Now, I don't even remember where this came from, no, because I cut it up. But that was my first affiliate commission, still in 2008. Okay? So, big idea, sell to at least all the English-speaking countries, at the very least. All right? Okay, that's one insight for you. You might say, we cannot cater to them. Well, it's the internet. What do you mean you cannot reach them? As long as they speak English, you can probably Zoom them. Yes, you're right. You can probably Zoom them. So if your brain is saying, I want to online sell, but it has to be limited to this place. My question is, why? Ding. So if you have friends who are selling online, please tag them like Angel did, because I'm giving you questions you should be thinking about, big ideas for your online selling. Okay. Next. Okay, here is another big idea. Name a person who has spent 14 years getting monthly income from the internet. No, I'm not finished. I'm not finished. It has to be a Filipino in the Philippines. Because you're going to say, oh, yeah, I know somebody who's earned money from the internet. This guy, this very famous guy, you know, he's fat. No, I'm not talking about these fat guys on YouTube. I'm talking about 14 years of earning from the internet by a Filipino in the Philippines. Alam niyo ba, I'm actually mirroring this comedian who's a Filipino. He has a big Netflix show, so I'm copying his accent. I have no accent. Okay. I was making up these accents. So I know somebody who's spent 14 years up to this year, 2022, with a monthly income from the internet without leaving the country to earn it, okay? And it doesn't have a different nationality. And the funny thing there is this guy's probably twice your age. Okay? Do you know anyone like this today? Because this person is super rare. Super, super, super rare. I've heard of Filipinos earning online, but they're not here. And they were not around in 2008. Though technically I earned online in 2005 during the concert days. No? I showed you evidence of that. So this is, I show you this to give you an idea, will it last long? Will earning from the internet last long? What do you think? The only person who can say that is somebody who has spent 14 years or more earning from that internet, right? Will it last long? Probably the most qualified person to tell you, of course it does. Okay, probably easier now than before. Okay, so here is a short quiz. What does an employee or an OFW receive and look forward to every month? And next one is, what does a business person receive every month or every quarter? What's the answer? What do you think? And bonus question is, what is that piece of paper they receive when they get the stuff? Okay, correct. The answer for number one is the empleado or OFW, they receive salaries. Now, the business person also receives salaries if they're smart, no? Their business pays them, but they also receive dividends, sometimes quarterly, sometimes twice a year, sometimes once a year. So these people receive these things and they normally get it using a pay slip. Now, so the difference between these two people and me would be, I don't have a pay slip, though I do have a salary for my company, but I also have this. Can you guess what it is? What is this thing that I have that is very, very important to me, but not really important to the business person or the employee? Because this is the source of wow. This is the source of wow, okay? So the answer is the inbox, okay? And this inbox, imagine this is your inbox for 14 years. I'm gonna show you an inbox. I want you to imagine, can you type it in the chat room or the comments? This is my inbox. Say it, say it. This is my inbox. And if you're listening to me in Zoom, you can unmute and say, this is my inbox. Okay, ready? And here's your inbox. So
this is my inbox.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. I left the company name on purpose. Okay. So you know where the money's coming from. Now, this is what an inbox looks like for somebody who is earning from the internet. This is one source of income, just one source. I did not hide the company from you guys because I don't want to. I don't want to hide the company. Okay. The company is not that. That is called an affiliate network. Okay. What's this, an affiliate network? Oh, it's a company that has many companies. So that's like Lazada, correct? It's like Shopee, correct? But this website is not an online store, okay? Like Lazada, Shopee, and Amazon. This is, it's called an affiliate network. Later, this is just, everybody say, one source of income. One source is Impact Radios, which represents multiple companies online. And then if you promote for impact, you promote for actually different kinds of companies. And then these guys pay you, okay? So I just left it there so you could see that, okay, when people say, big idea coming up, big idea. When people say multiple streams of income, when you earn through online selling, that is literally multiples, okay? It's like internet is not one source of income. It's this company representing many companies. And I promote those companies and Impact sends me the money. So that's what an affiliate network does. There's very few affiliate networks on the planet. Don't bother Googling because you're not qualified yet. If you first thing you've heard, if this is the first time you have heard of Impact Radios, don't bother signing up. You're not qualified yet. Hey, Jomar, how can I be qualified? Stay in the show and listen. I will tell you how to be qualified. All right? All right? Because these websites, these affiliate networks, they don't just accept anyone. Okay? And it only matters if you wanna, promote other companies, promote other products in your online journey. This is just my one source of income. There are others. Okay. So those screenshots are for low amounts. I've received amounts like this one, 94K, $10,000 a month, $2,000. I don't want to show you the screenshots because that's Impact Radios screenshot is enough for today. If you go into my courses, you will actually see screenshots every year of my inbox. If you go into a specific course to look at is my Asset Building Challenge course. In that course, I show the members my inbox for 14 years. So you can actually see what goes on in there. Is there really money coming in every year? Right? So some of them will see this. If you're my ABC challenge group. Okay. So question: how do you do this, Jomar? Here there are 5 parts. Okay. You ready for the 5 parts? Very simple. Now I made it so simple so that anybody listening can actually think about these 5 important things. And unlike most who will say, actually, there are 27 million parts, which is true, but I've simplified it into 5 parts for beginners. Okay. There are many, many moving parts. Let me go through each one with you. Now, today we'll have probably time for a few, not all of it. Yeah, I think so. So here is my simplified version. How do you get your online selling correctly? And the correct being you will earn. That's the definition of a correct setup for an online selling. Yes? Do you agree, Doctora? If you earn, it's correctly set up. Yeah, and then if you earn repeatedly, whatever it looks like, it's correctly set up, especially if you're doing recurring, yeah? So these are the minimum things you will need, the 5 things you will need to do online selling correctly. So how many of you have all these things? So millionaire mindset, very critical. I do not want to be a millionaire, Jomar. That's right. You want to be a multi-millionaire. Why? Because if you make thousands, mag-empleyado ka na lang. Tama ba ako? If your dream is, in the thousands, then go become an employee. You don't really need to learn online selling. Yeah, thousands is fine. But if you want to go multi-millionaire, then you better make sure you have at the very least a millionaire mindset, no? Or a multi-millionaire mindset at the very least. Now, why would you need that for the first thing? Kasi only a millionaire mindset can help you make a decision on all the rest. A selling website, an email app, a way to accept cash, an app to accept cash, copywriting skills. If you don't have the millionaire mindset and your mindset goes like this, sige, I'm just gonna self-study everything. Hindi yan millionaire mindset. Okay? The millionaire mindset is extremely lazy. Meaning, if I can get somebody to train me to do that for X amount of dollars, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get training. That's a millionaire mindset. Very lazy. Okay. If you use the Filipino CPAG, it doesn't work. It doesn't work because Filipino CPAG takes a lot of time, unless of course you're 11, which means you have time. Okay. 11, 12, 13, 14. If you were that young, go ahead and study this stuff. Self-study. If you're not that young, then use the millionaire mindset of extreme laziness and hire experts. All right. So big idea, please. What is millionaire mindset? Hire experts. Hire apps. You pay apps to do it. No, like for example, yeah, I can talk to people. I'm gonna use the phone. Okay, kasi phone at our home is already paid by my mother. So the people who are smart, they will use Zoom. Yeah, because it's free. And the people who are smarter will pay for Zoom. Yes? So you pay for apps. No? The millionaire mindset says, Zoom is very critical. I need to use a better version of Zoom, for example. I need to have it automatically record for me. So I pay my apps. Type nga, pay my apps. So there are necessary apps like Zoom. Well, in this case, wala. You don't need Zoom in this case. No, online selling does not require Zoom at all. As I said, this is the minimum you will need so that you will receive your recurring income. Okay, let's go to the first one. But before that, somebody's asking, hey, Jomar, what about video? What about Facebook ads? What about Google ads? I thought that's very important in online selling. Well, here's the reality. For video to work, for your ads to work, you need to start with one skill. What is that one skill? Copywriting. For you to actually buy ads in Facebook or Google, you need one thing. What is that? The willingness to buy ad. Where did that come from? The millionaire mindset. Gets? Because if I say, hey, Facebook ads, Google ads, and your brain says, oh, ang mahal. So there's no point. There's no point in talking about ads if your brain doesn't want to buy ads. Yes? And even if your brain wants to buy ads, you have the millionaire mindset. If you don't know how to copyright, what are you going to say in the video? What are you going to say in the ads? Nothing. Lalo na Google ads. Ibang kwento ang Google ads sa Facebook ads. Okay? You need to start with the first basic thing, which is copywriting. What is copywriting? Remember my ugly sales letter? Did you read it? It appealed to those who were reading it in 2008. That's why we got 100 plus people to attend. Okay? At the cost of about 2,000 something per person. That is a copywritten ugly sales letter. I wrote it when I was a beginner. You understand? Ugly sales letter, meron kang, how much was that? 2,000 pesos times 100. Can you compute how much did that sales letter make? 2,000 pesos plus 2,000 pesos plus 100 people. 200,000 pesos. That ugly sales letter. Yes? Yes? Is that results? From a beginner like me? 2008, I was not a beginner. My beginner days was 2005 during the concert promotion days. You see, wala talaga akong alam nun. I was just learning on the fly. Around 2008, medyo marunong-runong na ako, pero hindi pa hasa. Okay, so let's discuss a little bit about the millionaire mindset. There is a shortcut to my millionaire mindset formula. I'm showing you the shortcut. I have this, where is it? Okay. Do you know what this is? It's on your screen, sorry. You can see it. So this is an iPod Touch. It's not mine. The name of the person is here. And this is the gadget which we call a success device. How many of you have a dedicated success device? Jomar, ano yung sabihin ng dedicated success device? Give you an example. You are about to sleep. And what do you reach for before you sleep? Give you an example. Example, you have a Kindle. You know what a Kindle is? Yeah. This is a box of a Kindle. And then inside this Kindle, which is a ebook reader, are business and marketing and success books only. In fact, it has no adventure books, no mystery books, nothing. It's just pure sales, marketing, business, success books. And every night you open it, and then you read a few chapters of sales, marketing, success. Everywhere you go, you bring this dedicated success device. Now, some people have this. It contains lots of random books. But in my case, it contains all these new sales, marketing, success books. Now, there was no Kindle in 2007. So I started off with a very old product called an iPod Classic. Now, this is the new iPod Touch. In 2007, I listened to an iPod Classic every day. And because of that, I was attending a seminar. Actually, I was attending multiple seminars every day for many, many years. And these seminars are success, business, sales, marketing. I was attending them using my earphones connected to an iPod. And that gave me the necessary millionaire mindset. You can call it multimillionaire mindset, it's fine. It was necessary to have all these mindsets working for me so that everything I would do is guaranteed to work. Like I wasn't guessing, no? I wasn't guessing. Now, there are some, now I use this now. I have a course called Unfair Advantage where I actually include this in the package, okay? Now, some people are saying, Jomar, I actually have a dedicated success device, my cell phone. And my question is, if it's dedicated, then the cell phone should only be used for one purpose. It's dedicated, right? Okay. The purpose is to create a multimillionaire out of you. So if you use your cell phone for any other purpose, like watching Netflix or funny YouTube videos, that is not a dedicated success device. What happened to us is that when we ever see this, our brain says, I gotta listen. When you see your cell phone, your brain doesn't say, I gotta listen. Your brain says, entertainment. And that's the reason why I think I was faster in developing the millionaire mindset. Yes, since I got faster in getting that mindset, then I was able to get results faster. So it's the question, do you want to get the millionaire mindset faster or as low as possible? Because YouTube has been around us for a very long time. Yeah? Like more than 10 years na ata sa YouTube. Tama ba ako? At first, it was cat videos. Now you have inspirational marketing, business success, and even pirated stuff you can find in YouTube. But it still hasn't helped you get the millionaire mindset. Do you know why? Because it's not the internet that will help you get the mindset. It's you with a dedicated success device. I am giving you the formula. I'm giving you the formula right now. A dedicated success device that is super gorgeous, like this one. Super gorgeous. You want to touch it, you want to hold it. It's really nice. Battery life is so long, a week. And then you use it for audio. And then you got it from Jomar, who actually charged a lot of money just to get this from him. And it has something inside. What is the something inside? It's a secret. And that something is the stuff I listened to when I started. And it's a secret because of the concept called unfair advantage. Whoever gets an iPad from me gets an unfair advantage. And we want to keep it that way so we don't tell anyone what's inside. Okay? There are a lot of choices online to listen to. You don't know who to listen to. But since I started in 2007, YouTube was that, just beginning. Okay? So I didn't have a lot of choices. So I listened to the classics, the classics and the masters of the masters and the mentors of the mentors. And that's the stuff. Those are the contents of my iPad. Okay. So millionaire mindset, you got to learn about this stuff. You got to research about this stuff. It's hard to get if you want to do it yourself. The easiest way and the fastest way is to get a dedicated success device from Jomar, na may laman na. And all you have to do is listen and listen and listen and listen. These are really tough devices. Some of them last more than 10 years. Mine is actually 15 years old. My iPad is already 15, still working, still serving me up to this day. And it helps you get the mindset faster by making you attend a seminar in your ears. Every time you do something mechanical, like waiting, commuting, washing dishes, walking, because it's an audio seminar. Okay. What about physical books? Physical books are part of a deep dive. Deep dives are important for knowledge, not mindset. I actually encourage you guys to read more than one book a month on mindset, on marketing, on sales and stuff like that. However, that's for deep dive knowledge most of the time, not really for mindset. For mindset, you gotta be in a group, in a class. And usually it's impossible to do that today unless you have one of these and you're listening to the seminars or the events or the courses in this thing. Okay. I have, from experience, attended a ton of seminars, a ton of really expensive seminars, like a 400,000 peso workshop, 300,000 peso series of seminars. And the mindset you get from these one-off events is not the same mindset you get from a daily event like this. This is like you listen to this every day. You get to repeat the lessons, and you don't have to do anything except press play, listen. And so you're able to imbibe the spirit of the masters who are in this. And that's my shortcut. Okay, that's my personal shortcut. I actually sell a course called Unfair Advantage that contains this. If you want to learn more, ask me about the Unfair Advantage course. Okay, so that is the number one requirement. And And it makes it easy for you to invest in the right things if you have the millionaire mindset. Okay. So another way to do this is to be in the presence of actual millionaires. So this is a poster of an event in 2016. I want you to take a peek at the bottom a little bit so you have an idea. So that's me speaking with these guys. These guys are, you know who these guys are, right? They're mostly millionaires, multimillionaires, multi-billionaires, right? So to be in the presence of people like this is also another way. Though it's not that easy, of course, Navi, because they're people, so they can't be in one fixed place. You always have to be with them. But I think for about 10 years, I spent time with these guys. Okay, as part of this group, the World Summit group. Yeah, I was a speaker for many years in this group, and we met every month also, sometimes many days in a month. Okay, so that's another way. No, so this is not my event. No, this is Brother Bo's event. Okay, so let's talk about copywriting. I think this is the only two things I will discuss today: millionaire mindset and copywriting. Okay, copywriting is the ability to sell using words. Can you say that? Sell equals words. Yeah, and get it. Especially online. Make a video. You can't make a video. You have to make a video script first. Right. Make an ad. You cannot make an ad. You have to make an ad script first, and a caption too. Iba pa yung script, iba pa yung caption. Okay? Whatever ad you make, if you do SEO, you know, you don't want to buy ads, but you want to do SEO, you definitely need to learn how to copyright, because SEO is all about words. So what is copywriting? It's an ability to magnetize the right people to your online presence. So that's just it. It's a magnet. If you have the power to use words as a magnet, then you will only be talking to people who want to listen to you. Let me give you an example. You are here because you want to hear what I'm saying. No one is here who doesn't want to hear what I'm saying. When I send this video off to my list, I have a small list of people interested in what I have to say. Approximately 10% of them will open it and watch it, this video that you're watching right now. The 90% not interested in online selling will ignore it. You understand me? But even then, that's fine. That's fine with me, because not everybody wants to learn about online selling. But I do just have to focus on the 10% who do, just like you. So big idea, focus on the people who wants to hear you, okay? And how do you do that? You learn copywriting. Now, I do have a course on copywriting. It's called Words for Wealth Copywriting. You are welcome to read books on copywriting. However, somebody told me what is the most critical thing about my course. And so I'm not the one saying it. And you can hear it directly from him. This guy's name is Sixto Carlos, and I have a podcast with him. It's called Pulso. And in the first episode, we spoke for about an hour about many things, like this movie called Don't Look Up. Okay. And in that episode, he suddenly inserted the idea of why is my copywriting course different and valuable to him. Now, for you to understand, Sixto has finished my copywriting course last year, I think last year, and it's the first batch, and he is now being paid 10,000 an article, 10,000 pesos an article, just to write an article for a company in the Philippines. And Sixto is a doctor, okay, doctor of veterinarian doctor, not known to be good writers, yes. But if you go to his blog, you'll see his stuff, or his Makati Dog and Cat Hospital. Go there, you see the stuff he's written. He wrote it himself. How? Because I gave him the feedback. So Sixto's words said, because I give personal feedback to the members of the Words for Wealth copywriting, he learned how to write. well, specifically copyright. That's what I taught them, how to sell using words. So if you're looking at copywriting, there are many avenues to learn. If you use a book or you use YouTube, remember, there is no feedback. You don't know if you're doing it right. But in my course, you do know you're doing it right. Okay, so that's just a short plug for that. But you do need to learn how to do copywriting. Otherwise, whatever you write online will be ignored, right? Okay. So my discussion is only up to there, okay? But coming up in the next episode, we're gonna talk about the selling website. No? Oops. Meron pala akong proof. So I'm gonna show you, but I won't discuss much, okay? You need to have a website that sells, okay? And this is an example of me showing you how long ago have I created this website. 6 years ago. So this is one of the first, this is my latest website where I sell stuff because I've been using so many different services over the years. So you need a selling website, okay? You also need an email app, okay? An email app is the one that you use, the tool that you use to be your radio broadcast, to show your message to the world. I said, if I send a message to my email list, 10% will read online selling because only 10% is interested in online selling. And an email app is necessary and essential for you to do that, okay? So before to talk to an audience, you need to go in a seminar and speak to them, yeah? But today, before you even bring people to a seminar like this, you need to have an email list at the very least. An email list using an email app to get them to attend your events, okay? Now, I don't do this anymore for a long time because of the COVID thingy, okay? So I do it in Zoom. However, the biggest thing I can say about email apps is a lot of companies run businesses, sometimes online, without this. And it's big idea time. They are losing money because they don't have this and they don't know it. They don't know it. Some have this, but they don't know how to use it. Too bad. It's too bad. Okay. Now that you know, I'm telling you. Okay. And finally, one of the biggest things and one of the last things I ever realized was you need to have a great Accept the Cash app. And it's not just any app. The Accept the Cash app is like, hey, Jomar, parang GCash. No. An Accept the Cash app allows you to gain more money from one purchase. Gain more money from one person doing one purchase. And it's very critical you have the right Accept the Cash app. Otherwise, the opportunity to sell more is not yours. Okay. If you're using the wrong app, you cannot sell more. Okay. So that's it. So essentially, your Accept the Cash app is the ATM that gives you money. Click something and it gives you money. That's how it works. Okay. Okay. I think I'm in the last part of my show. Sandali lang ha. I want to make sure I get the slides right. Okay. So I'm going to announce something and then I'm going to tell you that we have there's a continuation for the show because I want to discuss even more stuff. So I have a shortcut for online selling. Okay. I won't tell you now, but later, okay, I'll tell you about it. My shortcut to online selling contains 3 words. Okay. And I also have this single most important thing that's necessary to sell online. There is one thing, if you're going to forget everything, especially the 3 words here, what is that one thing you need to have so that you will successfully sell online? Okay, that's one word. Okay, it's not even an acronym, it's just really one word. Okay, now I'm telling this to you to encourage you guys to consider what I'm about to say right now. Okay, before we sign off and let's invite you to the next show. The next show is about online selling using the other parts of the 5 things. So I have a few events happening, and one of those events is on May 7, 21, and 28. It's called Secrets of Closing the Online Sale. Okay. It's called Secrets Closing the Online Sale. The value is not the price, that's the value of the event. It's a 3-Saturday event on May 21, 28, and May 7, Saturday, 8 to 10 p.m. That's one of my events coming up. Okay. Another event I have in April 16 is how to pay off your debts and get peace of mind in the process, valued at 5,000. And another one is success patterns you must follow, valued at 10,000, happening on June 18 and 25. Jomar, why are you telling us about these events? Because these are free. These total value of 30,000 pesos, these are free for those who are already members of my Plan Your Victories course. But if you're not a member of my Plan Your Victory course, you can get them for free if you join my ABC challenge, which is gonna happen in July. Okay. Ano yung ABC challenge, Jomar? Remember yung affiliate marketing na sinabi ko earlier? Yun. You will learn how to become an affiliate marketer, earn from impact radius and all that stuff. I'm gonna have a class number 2 starting in July because class number 1 is not yet finished. And I'd like to invite you guys to join us in class number 2 in July. How am I inviting you? I'm inviting you by telling you that if you join us, you will get Pay Off Your Debts seminar for free. You get Secrets of Closing the Online Sale 3-day seminar for free. And you get Success Patterns, which is a 2-day event for free. All a total value of 30,000 pesos for free. Just join us in ABC Challenge in July. Okay, so you're not going to be doing nothing. We're going to start in April and then May and then June. And then you're going to start in July with the ABC Challenge. Okay, man? So all these seminars I'm talking about is actually free for you guys to join the ABC Challenge. Now, if that's enough, it's fine. That's all I got for tonight. I will see you in the next event. I will probably do an event again. Yeah, I will. Obviously, I have another event on Monday. Okay, same time, 8:30. And I would love for you guys to join me. That is a continuation of the online selling concept, no? Of my shortcut to online selling. I hope I was able to serve you today. Lots more to learn and lots more to show you guys. Just one last thing before we go. I want you to take a look at this so you see the point. Why am I teaching affiliate marketing? This one. How many of you would you like to have an inbox like this? And plus some more. This is affiliate marketing. This is you promoting other people's products. You don't have your own. You don't have your own. Jomar, what if I have my own? Oh, that's fine. If you have your own, you can still earn this way because this is an easy way. No, it's an easier way to get started in online selling. If you have to sell your own and then struggle, why not sell other people's products first and then sell your own? Because that approach, you earn faster. You got me? You earn faster if you do it that way. You sell other people's products first. You're not like, oh no, nobody wants to buy my product. I feel so bad. You see, that's the problem if you sell your own. No, nobody wants to sell your product, so you feel bad. But if you're selling somebody else's product and nobody buys it, you don't feel bad. You just go on and move. You move to the next product that you want to sell, and that's why it works. Psychologically, it helps you. And in the course ABC Challenge, you will actually learn to set up the 5 things. Okay, the 5 things. Now, if anybody is interested in Jomar, I really have a company and I don't need to promote other people's products. How can I be good at online selling? Good, valid question. You're not interested in selling other people's products because you already have a lot of your own, right? Now, if you're that kind of person, please reach out to me. I will help you out in the 5 things, right? Here in the 5 things. You have your own company, you have tons of products to sell. You don't really want to promote anybody else's. So please reach out to me personally, send me an email. We'll talk about these 5 things. So how you can get started with these things. At the very minimum, I'm going to invite you to my copywriting class. Because if you don't write well to sell, what are you going to say online, right? So copywriting class, yeah. I'll give you my email in the chat room. Plus, I have saan ko ba nilagay yung, I don't remember. Teka lang, tignan ko lang kung alam ko yung link ko for my copywriting class, ha? You don't know your own link? Yeah, I don't. But I memorized it. Does that count? Here's my copywriting class. I memorized it naman, no? Copywriting class. So the copywriting class does not have a schedule. It's personalized, okay? Do you get that? Though you have classmates, the classmates aren't as useful as my feedback, okay? Because you need to learn how to sell. Okay, so my copywriting class is there. It's in the chat room. And classmates are just there for psychological help for you if you need psychological help. However, you do need my feedback first of all because your classmates don't know how to copyright. Yes. Classmate feedback is not something you want in copywriting, okay? What you want is a feedback of somebody who sells using words. Yes. So there it is, the chat room. I put the copywriting class. Start anytime yan as long as you're finished paying or nag-installment ka. You can start anytime. Ano pa? Millionaire Mindset. For unfair advantage, if you want to talk about unfair advantage, you can check out my unfair advantage page. I'm going to put it in the chat room as well. So it's the one with the iPod. Okay, unfair advantage. All right. So yan po yung 5 elements, simplified elements on online selling. Thank you so much for joining me. Do you have questions, especially those people in the Facebooks? Do you have questions? If you have, please let me know now before we go. Join me on Monday. Again, I will talk about the selling website, the Accept Cash, and the email app as well. Okay? So congratulations, Dr. Joy, kasi sila Dr. Joy, they get the 6 things for free. Alam niyo yan? Kasi kasama sila sa aking Plan Your Victories na course. So kita-kita tayo, Dr. April, May, June, meron tayong gagawin together, right? So in conclusion, just know this. If you want to learn how to sell online, it's not just selling. It's not just, let me show the product into the camera and then hopefully somebody will buy. It's not that. You must have all these elements. You must have all these elements para mag-work yan. Okay? Kung kung wala yung elements na yan, you're like leaving cash on the street. You're leaving cash on the street. If you're already running a business wherein you use Facebook video and show products, and you don't have an email list, an email app, you're just earning 1/5 of what you're selling, of what you're earning. If you don't have the proper Accept Cash app, and what you just use is Gcash, you have no idea how much money you're not making. It's a lot. And if you're just really just showing products online, you don't know how to sell, sayang. You lost 90% of what you could have earned, that you could have gotten from correct copywriting. Okay? And if your selling website is only Lazada and Shopee, and you're dependent on them, don't you know having only one source of income is really risky? Yeah. Pag tinanggalan ka ng account niyan, wala ka ng source. Yes? So that's why you have to have your own online selling website. Plus, there's other rules to follow. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for joining. I would love to see you on the other side of these courses. And see you on Monday. We'll talk about more. Make sure you are in my subscription list. If you're not yet, I'll give you my link for my subscriber for email. Okay. My website is jomar.club. That's not a .com. And you can just subscribe there so you can see my announcements for next events, seminars, bonuses, podcasts, YouTube videos, lots of stuff. Okay, God bless. This is Jomar. I'll see you later. Live a marvelous life.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Bye, sir. Thank you.